Okay, what's up, guys? It's Peter229 here. This is Marie's room. It says that it's a short game type of shit. Hold on, let's see what the settings are. Can I play this in Ultra? Because I don't know if it'll. So resolution is fine. Turn down the music a little bit. I probably should have done this stuff like beforehand, but it's alright. So we're just gonna go with Ultra. If I start lagging, I'll restart the game and I'll fix it. Alright, anyways guys, so this is Marie's room. It's a short game. I forgot what it's about. I downloaded it a long time ago. I was like, I'm gonna play this for YouTube because it seems really interesting. But I haven't, so here we are now. We're gonna figure out what it's about.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Huh. Oh. Yeah, it seems pretty smooth. Oh. Huh.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
Huh. Crate of wine.
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
As soon as she was the girl in the red.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mother. So that's my mother. So it seems like there's a little bit frame issues, but it seems like it's not that bad. Obviously, we're meant to go in there, but I want to see if I can.
No, that's her parents' room. Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
So someone's missing? 12. Huh. This music. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Oh.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be alright. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be alright.
So am I Marie now? Huh. Ew. Orange pills.
Peeled an orange so juicy, the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun. The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
By the way, I hope this music isn't copyrighted. Can I turn it off? If it's copyrighted, okay, whatever, it's fine, it's okay.
She once asked me, don't you ever dream?
Okay, so I'm updating my journal, so I assume
I don't dream. I plan.
I'm sorry
what
I keep talking over.
What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
This music sounds really poppin' though, dude.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
So this is just basically like a story-driven game. Well, obviously it's story. Ooh.
I love skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Oh, Jesus.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I
Oh.
thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
So was she kidnapped?
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be, until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Hmm.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Oh, okay. So now the music is gone. I can crouch. Oops, sorry.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
So is this like reliving it? Like, is she reading her whole diary again? Type of shit?
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Okay. Is that a phone number? That's not 5. It's 9, right? I forgot. Phone numbers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Don't ask me why I'm so out of things. Sparkly shoes.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Oh, fuck.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Huh. One of the cards is placed out more than the other ones. I don't know if that's any significance to anything. There's that. It's weird. Sometimes the mouse kind of feels a little bit off.
Marie
Like it'll
insisted
start
on
off slow and then
saving
it'll.
these. She was going to make a new world with them. Whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
So pizza boxes.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Oh.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Fuck. There's no way in hell I'd read any of that. It's all jibber jabber, anyways. Okay, so there's a creek. I don't know if that's like. No, that's just atmosphere. Okay. Alright, so there's Maria's journal. I assume that probably progresses the game. A vinyl box. Sunglasses.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
This is
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Fuck. So Mr. Jones is a little pedophile. Oh. No. Sorry.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she
Canada.
ever went.
In Canada. See? Canada too. Oh. I actually have to put the bid. I don't know the password.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
I want to check something. This would be cool if it actually meant something, but I want to see if I can scan the QR code. Just because that'd be cool. Open up my phone. Scan QR code with your camera. Okay, cool. Does that translate to anything? Oh, I just snapped a picture. Tap here to see the next note's content. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much for playing Marie's Room. Oh. Welcome. It was just straight up a fucking message. Well done. Thank you for playing Marie's Room. I had to check. That'd be cool though. Alright, so is that the only thing that's in here? Yeah.
La La Land.
La La Land. Alright, so I can turn off that. I'll keep that on just so I can have it there. Okay, so we can get into the laptop somehow. It says there's no saves in this game because it's meant to be played in like one go. So
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
check this out.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Because who wants to be boring? So they're trying to figure out black holes and
Chemistry
shit.
holds no surprises. Love that.
Don't tell me I have to do something with this. I never went to chemistry, so I never took chemistry, I meant. So, how is cute? Is he gonna make me
Hated
solve
that
it?
thing.
I want to solve it. No, let me solve it.
Hated that thing.
Okay, got you.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
Turn on TV after we look at this.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it, and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Fuck, dude. So is he a drug dealer? No idea where the money came from. Yeah, see, it keeps creaking in that spot. There has to be something there. Alright, anyway, so we have stuff to figure out. Did I do case? Yeah, I did do the case. I'm just crazy. I'm paranoid. This is turned on TV.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Have you seen this man? Did I do this one again? I don't know if I didn't do this one.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Alright, so what we have here are puzzles to solve. There's a bike basket.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
Check.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Alright, so we updated the journal with everything we've seen so far, so I assume everything is going to be in the journal. Okay. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food anniversary. Everyone was there, all those happy familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in, never took her for one who was hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows hers. She's gorgeous. It surprised me is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allowed someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it, and with everything I've got. OMG, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races when I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder where she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project? I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. So does she have a crush on him? I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to Food Rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out, and now we're behind with the project too. I hope we can make the deadline. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. We're never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone, so I can forget the whole goddamn night. God-awful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him. Scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed them. The other guy got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad. So they never caught them. I'm not fearless. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life. Life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize that what she was saying, or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me. Believe that we were friends, I guess. I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck by the way, see if I care. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way, see if I care. Father, loving the chemistry. So did we miss something here? Because we're missing something here probably. Yeah, because every other page is filled. Oh, there's more that I haven't seen. There's a bunch of shit that I'm missing still. Alright, so we're gonna try to find more shit. Because we got orange pills. We got Kelsey's backpack. I guess there'd be stuff inside of the computers. Hold up. I'm gonna just skim through this and see if there's anything to do with your computer. Any numbers or anything for the lock. Her birthday! It's supposed to be six letters. Where's her birthday at? It's right here. So
That's
March
Marie's
4th.
birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy. For her pizza and movie party.
So March 4th. What year though? Because we
I
have...
need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
05. Oh, it's 5! Wait, March, January, February, March. Is it 04 or 04? Because March 04. 04.
Wrong combination. Crap.
Damn it. So maybe here is where her birthday is. So 4th of March. So maybe 4 March.
Damn, what's the password again?
I'm not
I
a
need to find it.
shadow person. I like how that alright, so charged. So today is July 7th. Taurus Wi-Fi. We're still using Taurus's Wi-Fi. I want to see the kitty gif. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there it is. How adorable it is. I've seen that one before, by the way. Anyways,
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
6/23/18. We can try that. My fucking throat.
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Was she gonna kill him? Holy fuck. This thing took a dark turn. Alright, so we're gonna do 6/23/18.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you're alerted and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you're ready to talk. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J. My throat, dude. Jesus.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Oh, Jesus, Marie. I see you. Fuck. He's a stalker. Alright, so we're gonna try 6/23/18. 6/23. Hold up. I need a cough real quick. I'm gonna mute my mic. Hi, hopefully I unmuted my mic. And hopefully I muted my mic. Ha! Okay. So 6/23/18. 6/23/18. 6/23/18. 6/23/18. 6/23/18.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
20. 8.
Wrong
Nope.
combination.
628, 18 is not the right one. Right. Huh. Oh, drawers.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Oh, jeez. These people have some really messed up problems. So we know how to get into the laptop. Shadow person. So we know how to get into this. We can open up the cat. Is there anything else for us to see
Why
here?
does someone need to get hurt before we... Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
I wonder if it has to be a date.
One day,
She loved cats.
when... Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
It is illegal to shoot people. Oh, fuck.
Trevor, what an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Huh. So Trevor is a little mischievous fucker. Is what I'm understanding about all of this. Okay, is there anything else? This t-shirt.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Huh. Fucking 8 straight garbage? That sucks.
Every Tuesday, the food truck would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales.
Jorge.
When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Oh.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Wow. So she was basically homeless. That's what I've gathered from this. And Marie became her friend, and Mr. Torrance.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
So they got drunk. Alright, so let's look at Marie's journal for more. See if we have more missing. Oh, see, we got this thing. Food rescue. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I kept telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me, crazy people. Here for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed a sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined the food rescue to help there. The end. Everyone satisfied? Fucking saw some kid stealing food from someone, and I was like, damn. I love cats, because they're not to be difficult. They're not afraid to be difficult. Happy birthday, Mom. Is it her mom's birthday? I don't know. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Chelsea's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He is such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous as fuck. As if I meant. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey is the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics night at the theater. I went with Ben, loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. Actually freaking hugged her. And she pushed me away. Asked me what I thought I was doing. And that Trevor's asshole was enjoying the show. And her stupid cheerleader friends. God damn. So, I'm an asshole? I was an asshole to Marie, even though I called her a friend. That's kind of fucked. We're going to be friends. So, okay, so last hope. Nothing was different. We're going to be friends. Oh shit. Whoops. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That La La Land night she was with Trevor. And he is such a fucking asshole. She's different than when she's around him. Not that it makes it right. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong, broke my window. What the fuck? She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the Pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go, really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here right now. As I write this, she's on my bed over some notes from class. She's on my bed going over some notes with class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. God damn it. I'm sick. No. I'm sick. Fuck this shit. This sucks. Alright. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. Can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they looked absolutely gorgeous on Kelsey's feet, at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy shoes. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so freaking proud. Ha! Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly? Trying to extend my vocabulary here. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute. Up to a certain age, but he said Mom hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swear like a mad woman. Must have. Fucking swear jar. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Oh, that's nice. But she was kind of an asshole to you. All is now harmed. Fuck this fucking... I have phlegm stuck down my throat, dude. This sucks. Kelsey is so angry at the world. Like, all the time. It's kind of annoying. But, I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I know that she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen. Not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not drugs, the cards. Jesus. Kelsey broke up with Trevor. Finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck. I promise not to swear, so there you go. But she's done with him now. things can only get better. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that, as if I've got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. So Trevor, hold up. Hi, I will be cutting that out of my video. So Trevor, what I'm getting from this is Kelsey broke up with Trevor. Trevor is the crazy asshole, and he blames Marie for them breaking up. So he's now assaulting Marie. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. Can handle it. I can handle that. If it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his fingers across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary ass clown, I'd laugh. But he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She wouldn't worry. There are the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem to go far away. Wait a minute. Is that a song? Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones' pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill. Best night ever. It took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike, because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now. And on this day, we rode them through Mr. Jones' orange grove in broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. So there's Mr. Jones, Trevor, Torrance. Those are the 3 guys that I know so far, I think. Jesus. I don't think about getting caught. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. A bump on the head didn't do her any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt, or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. I know it's him. There's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. Oh. I can't sit and wait. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know. It's Jesus. Isn't that what they say? Anyways, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. Meet him out of town, somewhere a little shady, I admit, but with Trevor looking around, I'll have to take my chances. Fuck, dude. So she got a gun. There's been another home invasion, just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him. Was him in our house. Can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. Kelsey says it isn't true. Trevor is a bastard, but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial there. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. That's for the lock. July 5th, 18. July, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 5, 6, 7, 7, 5, 18. 07, 5, 18. 07, 5, 18. 07, 5, 18. 07, 5, 18. 07, 5, 18.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
07. Well, you made me forget because you're fucking talking. 07 518.
What is the code, Marie?
Shut up.
Wait.
5.
The journal. God damn
Nope,
it.
that wasn't it. I did it. I hope I'm not going to. So the gun's in there. 100% there's a gun in there. I need this. Beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. No, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. So that's the end? Until I figure out how to get the fucking gun safe open. Okay, so so she's excited for Kelsey. Kelsey starts dating Trevor. Okay, so it has to be July 5th, 2018. July 5th, 2018. So maybe it's backwards?
What is the code, Marie?
January,
Wait.
February,
The journal.
March,
It
April,
must be in the journal.
June, July, 5, 6. Is it 6? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 7. So maybe it's... Maybe it's 05, 7?
Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case.
There's a gun in there. It has to be in the journal is what she said. Oh. I'm dumb. 3 4 9 3 4 9 3 4 9 5 3 4 9 5 1 3 4 9 5 1 3 4 9 5 1 3 4 9 5 1 3 4 9 5 1.
What is the code, Marie? Wait.
3
The journal.
4.
It must be.
Can
in
you
the
stop talking? You're fucking my concentration. Okay. So 9 3 4 9 5 1 3 4 9 5 1 3 4 9 5 1 3 4
journal?
9
What is the code, Marie? Wait.
5.
The journal. It must be in the journal.
All right. 3 4 9 5 1. Sorry for the cut. My brother came in.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
You don't.
Oh my god.
Yep. It's at the end.
The
I knew there was a
past,
gun in there. Oh
like
shit.
the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration. No, that's not what happened. Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Holy fuck. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Could not do that today. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her. It turned out it's all been bullshit. And I'm so stupid. I should have realized that Lala night and walked away for good. Because someone died right in this room and made him die. I pulled the trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks on the floor where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of, I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her. I have to focus on the positives of my life. I stopped questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head, for Christ's sakes. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggests. Nice and cold up there. I'll be able to think. Finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear diary, maybe I'll send for you someday, when all this is long over. I've dealt with being a murderer, and I've dealt with being a murderer. It's the guilty conscience. That was a good game. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. Good fucking shit, dude. That was great. Hold on, I need to get my cat off of this or it's gonna end up stepping on the power button and ruining my recording. Alright, so that was Marie's Room. It was a really nice little story, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I don't know how long it took me to play this. Obviously, they're gonna have to cut out some stuff. Me coughing, mainly, because I'm a little sick. I don't know why I decided to record today. I'm a little sick, but you know, this is actually a really fun game. I'm glad I played it. If you guys want to play it, it's free, and I'll put a link to it down below. You guys can play it for yourselves. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you comment, rate, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.